but let's just give it a try. You know, at this point, what are you going to do? What I don't like about this team right now is we don't actually have a good Charizard counter at all. So I probably need to actually put in a Charizard counter on this team. Like, actually a Charizard counter. We might adjust after game 1. Because I don't like that. I feel like relying on Giratina to beat it is really questionable. Ninetales. That is the lead we wanted, though. So we will take this, and we will see what we can... Remember when in previous games that we were stuck staying in against Sandslash? Oh, they didn't shield. Okay, that's a little sus. That's a little sus. So it's a sack play, probably. Okay. So they have a... Yeah, they have a counter user. Okay. We're just going to come here. This is a very winnable matchup for us. I probably should have gone to the Ninetales. Ah, no, they have their own Tina. Okay. Well, this game is over. I just don't think they realize it yet. They're going to have a real problem with our remaining Pokemon. So they were ABA weak to Sandslash, kind of like how we've been. And they're going to be in real trouble when they see the Ninetales. I would show it to him this very second, but unfortunately I can't because I'm still switch locked. It's fine. Let them kill this. I'll switch after this move right here. Would you like to continue playing the game, or okay. We could in theory lose to like Hyper Beam or something. Okay, that's not going to be cross chop though. We're not going to lose the cross chop. All right. Yeah, no gunk shot on him. I mean, like, there were ways we could lose that game, but they needed to feign something other than cross chop and actually have it, which they didn't. So I just kind of trusted that they wouldn't have the move. We did not see a Charizard there, so that part was good. That game could have gone badly for us if there was a Charizard there. I still am a little nervous about this team because of that. Like, Zard is pretty good against our whole team, especially with any kind of advantage. So I just have to be very careful about that. Tina is our only real answer to it, and it's still a little bit questionable. But if we're going to see a lot of Ninetales leads, we're feeling pretty good. All right. I think what we want to do here is go to our own Ninetales. I probably don't need to be doing what I'm doing right now, but... it took me a second to figure out what I wanted to be doing here, so. Thank you, Docky. Yeah, I think my stuff is off schedule, and I don't know how to fix it, so my apologies. Yeah, it is. It's like 9 minutes off schedule now. Okay. Ninetales coming back? Sure. We'll see what else our opponent has going on. I'm sure that they have another... they could easily have an Obstagoon, right? Obstagoon or Charizard are both fairly reasonable things that our opponent could have on their team. We're pretty decent against both of them at this juncture, so... the best thing here is that they haven't actually switched yet, which is good. Because, real talk, they had a misalignment on their switch clock there, and they could have potentially taken advantage of that. I don't think Ice Punch kills him from here, so I am going to just Gyro Ball him still. But I felt like getting a little extra energy here wasn't a bad idea. There we go. And then what's in the back? Ah, it's their own Tina. Okay. We probably could have gotten a little more energy. And get one more Ice Punch off. That'd be amazing. Okay. Well, the problem here is that they still have one more shield than we do. Now they don't, but we put enough damage on them that I just don't really think that they're going to be able to get through us, right? A boost there would have been really bad, but I guess we also had 2 shields. I realized that I also hadn't shielded anything. For some reason, I thought I had burned a shield. My brain had told me that I had used one, and I hadn't. So, yeah, we're real hostile against opposing Tinas, right? Like, our team is really quite good against opposing Tinas. And you know what we saw on, like, every team? A Tina. We saw a lot of Giratinas in our last set. And this team just says, yeah, keep them coming. Our biggest issue is just whether or not there's, like, a Charizard in a weird place. And so far, we've seen no Charizards. And we've seen a Giratina, I think, on both teams. We've also seen 3 Ninetales leads in a row. An electric type. Ampharos? Ew. Did I miss that? Okay, I didn't. What do we do here? Ampharos. Shadow Ampharos, even. I think we come in here because there's a good chance its moveset is blanked by what we're doing. Right? And I don't know that we can tank another Thunder Punch easy. Again, if there is a Zard, we definitely don't need the Ninetales. I'd like to get a move against their... Let's see. Okay, we got a Psyshock. That's good. The team looks really good when we win the lead every time, too, so... Hey, what's up, AF Miller? Honestly, this isn't a terrible matchup for us either. The question is, are they going to bait me? Real talk, are we going to get baited here? Nope, no bait. Okay. Now how do we? They're shielding, okay. Oh. I had a bad feeling that I was gonna end up shielding a bait. Oh, and I really thought I had used that before the time had come up. Okay. Yeah, Bubble Beam away, that's fine. The problem for them is that these baits don't actually, like, they're in kind of a bad spot here where, like, even if they debuff me, I don't know that it matters much. Because the Ninetales will still die to a Gyro Ball. Although what's working for them is that. But hopefully this Ice Punch will kill them. This might be bad. This might have been a mistake. It's there? Okay. Like, they're not going to be able to kill me. I don't know what moves they could possibly have, but I'm pretty sure we tank everything, and a Gyro Ball, no matter the number of debuffs, is going to kill them. Weather Ball. Yeah, Weather Ball does that. I don't know what to tell you, friend. It's a really, really bad matchup for them. GG. All right, so we're 3-0, and we've seen 3 Ninetales leads, and we've seen no Charizards. Nice, AF Miller. Good pest hunting today. So here's my question for you. I've been arguing. I feel bad. I feel bad. It's not the way I wanted to start my year, but I've been arguing once again with the algorithm folks, because there's another one. I was like, why am I getting so many algorithm posts on my video? And then I realized, like, I'm plus like a bunch of new subscribers in the last 3 days. YouTube was being kind to me, and so anytime I'm like plus like 70 or 100 new subscribers, I always get like one person who just ends up being mean for some reason, like no discernible reason, and I get one algorithm bleeder, like universally. Hey, Magikarp, Carpe, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We're glad you're here. How do you explain what's happening here? Because I thought it was supposed to keep me at a 50% win rate. Why is it just feeding me these Pokemon? Is it maybe because in the previous set I saw a bunch of Ninetales leads and said maybe we should counter that? Maybe instead of there being some sort of evil algorithm, in fact what's happening is I saw a tendency in the meta and now we're countering it? Could it be? Could it be? Aurorus. Aurorus is a little bit more of an obnoxious lead for us. However, our team sucks ass against Aurorus, so we're just gonna have to try and win here. That said, I believe it's double weak to Gyro Ball, is it not? Yeah, 4x Gyro Ball. Can we tank a Meteor Beam? Real talk. Neutral Meteor Beam? Oh, absolutely we can. Okay. Ah, what's happening? Okay, they have Stone Edge. Got it. And nice that we have the shield. I guess we could have also done, we could have also gone to Tina here, but I think this is fine. I mean, it's obviously a little ugly that they're going to be able to get the Meteor Beam buff going again, but I think we just have to let them do that. Right? There's the Meteor Beam again. Fine. Now the question here is how do we, right? How do we play out of this? If they shield this, which they didn't, that's good. Ah, we're here again. Okay. Okay. I like that we shielded that. It means that they can straight Shadow Ball from here, but I think the most important thing that happens in this is that we actually do shield a Shadow Ball. Oh, I spotted them a Hex there. That's not good. Who is this Occam fella? Yeah, you know. Good old Occam and his Razor. What's annoying is if they Shadow Ball... If they come out of this with energy, I think I'm just going to lose. Right? We need... We need some things to go our way here. I can also pop in and try and Shadow Claw them down. Or just like... Which I think we have to do. I have to do that because there's a chance we Dragon Breath through him now. That's really our only option here, I think. Aside from maybe surviving... Oh, they Shadow Balled me. Well, that's definitely killing me. No, see, it just wasn't going to work. Unfortunately, that was just the right core breaker at the end. Well, we just don't threaten Jellicent, right? We just don't. So I think that we just needed something to go right there. We shielded Shadow Ball. I gave them an entire Hex, which probably didn't help me. But I don't know that there was a really strong win condition for us there. But in theory, that worked out okay for us. Auroras is not that great against the Sandslash, so we can play around that. I also took way too much damage on that swap in. I don't know if I was missing the button or what, but I definitely messed that up. Hey, it's Kremis Poppy. I actually know this person. We've battled before. Garatna into Sandslash. We take that. Also, our team is very hostile to this, so what's coming in? Snorlax. Okay, what do we want to do with Snorlax? Do we want to bring our Dragon Breath Tina into their Lax? Right? That's actually... Okay, this seems weird, but I actually think this is fine. Since we ignore their charge moves, I think we just chew through this. Right? Now, the downside to this, something I need to consider, is that if there's a Zard on this team, like if this team does have a Zard on it, we now no longer have an answer to Zard, so we might just lose. That's actually something I probably should have considered, is that, like, there is a chance now, if there's a Zard, that we can't win this game. But I can put ourselves in a pretty good position here. You know, a lot of energy. My gut tells me, yeah, that they're just going to come back with this. I don't know if they would have thrown the superpower outright, JMad. That's the problem. I'm not actually sure that that would have been a thing. Oh, hi. Into the Magna Zone, you say? All right. Shadow Zone. I actually don't know. I mean, they took that. So the nicest thing about this is I actually think this is fine. Because they took that damage, right? And they're on... Yeah, this is even better. This is even better. I should have just Shadow Clawed here because this isn't going to go through. But now that they're debuffed, Ninetales is just going to run it. Right? Doesn't matter what you got. I just shield I just 2-shield through this. You've got a Tina. Easy. Ah, they are on Mirror Shot. I'm surprised that they wild charged our Sandslash then. Given especially that, like, the health they were at and the switch lock put them in a really bad spot, right? We, in theory, they really had a pretty good counter to what we had in the back, but, like, not if you debuff yourself. GG. Okay. We'll take that. We'll take that. It's a 4-win set. You know what? License a draw. You sponsored a set. You sponsored a set, and guess what? We got 4 wins in it. We got 4 wins in it, and a Swablu. Gross.